How's it gaming, guys? I'm Phil in the Blanks, and welcome to Gradius, a great spaceship game, the spaceship game that revolutionized spaceship games. And is kind of, oh wow, that goes to the demo really fast. It's kind of a sequel to Scramble. It started off as a sequel to Scramble in development, but then they changed it. But yeah, this is also one of the big games where the Konami code came from. It's really just a really good game. I kind of grew up with this game. I borrowed it from my buddy a lot, so I played it a lot when I was younger. But yeah, Gradius. Let's just start this off. Actually, you know what? I'll show you what the Konami code does. You just pause, up, down, left, right, BA, and then you just have all your stuff. There we go. But obviously, we're not gonna play like that. So let's reset. All right, let's just get into this. Gradius, the game that revolutionized the spaceship shooter for a good chunk, anyways. One of the big things they did is the power-up menu at the bottom. Every time I destroy a specific lineup of ships or like a red ship, I'll get these red capsules, and they'll move my cursor on the power menu, and you actually select your power-ups that way. Like right now I'm going for laser. Boom, now we got lasers, and that kind of goes through enemies and is a lot more powerful. You get double, which is like a shot forward and a shot kind of diagonal up for a while. I also got missiles, and I did 2 speed ups. 2 is enough for me. 3 is way too much. You can go way faster than that. And then you have options. Well, I don't know why they call them that, but they're little things that kind of follow your ship around and shoot with you. They're really, really cool. It doubles your firepower. And there's a question mark, which is what I'm going to go for right now. It's a shield, which gives me extra hits, which is definitely important, even at this part of the game. Yay, $5,000, 5,000 points. All right, there we go. We got a little shield there. It just shows it's at the front, but it's actually your whole ship. In the arcade version, it's just the front of your ship, which is very dumb, but whatever. So this is one of the spaceship shooters I grew up with. So it's one of those, it's like the Mega Man games where I'm going to sound super into myself, but I've never found this one super, super difficult simply because I grew up with it. Now, Gradius 3 and onwards, they're very difficult. Now, in the arcade version, oh my god, don't even get me started on the arcade version. It is absolutely brutal. Just brutal. But this one, yeah, not so much. This one we should be okay. I've beaten it plenty of times. I did some practice because it's been a while since I played it. Oh, here we go. A little weird mini-boss volcano. Just gonna go right up here. I used to actually go to the top left corner until I watched You Can Be Video Games, and he's like, yeah, right here. They'll never come for you. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So, hey, I'm still learning stuff. This is one of those games that I didn't really look up stuff on the internet back in the day, because I had this when I was 6, right? I didn't really look up a lot of stuff with it. So I learned a lot by watching his video on Gradius, like the warps and whatnot. I didn't even know. I just thought sometimes I warped to stage 4. And here's Big Core, wait until his thing turns blue, and damn. Come on. Sometimes the shots hit, sometimes they don't. I'm really bad at this, but it's okay. If you don't kill the bosses at a certain amount of time, they'll just explode and you'll move on. You just don't get the points for them, and I definitely want the points. So, one of the things I want to do right now that I've got a shield up, and oh, that's that option, by the way, little orb thingy. I want to activate auto fire, basically. I've got 2 options, and the 2 is as far as you can go. You can get 4 in the arcade versions and most other versions of Gradius. But yeah, I want to get my power thing up to the last one, and then I want to wait until my thousands digits is a 0, and then get another red one and roll it over. So right now we're at 7. Come on, because I'm just smashing that button and it's annoying. 8, 9. Come on, roll over to the thousands. 7, 98, 99. There we go. Okay, now I get this, and now I've got auto fire. I just hold the button down, and it's a lot easier. A lot easier. I don't know why they hide that. It's, again, one of those things as a kid, I remember sometimes, getting auto fire, and I didn't really understand why I was getting it sometimes. It's a lot of hidden stuff. Games back then, they were all about hidden stuff. Look at my Let's Play of Bomberman, the original Bomberman. There's so much hidden crap I knew nothing about when I was a kid. Just nuts. But yeah, every level, the first 3 levels have warp points. Or not warp points, but ways to warp the next stage. I forget what it is in the first level. And this one is if you beat the big core within 2 seconds of it turning blue, which I rarely ever do anyways, because I'm not good at defeating the big cores, so whatever. And in the third level, we'll talk about that when we get there, because I skip World 4 a lot because of how easy the warp to World 4 is, or sorry, World 5 is. Here we got just some things going at you. Very easy. This is like, I played bullet hells, like not super well, but like this is nothing. This is nothing. Mind you, your hitbox for your ship, the Vic-Viper, is way bigger than most bullet hell games, so it is easy to get cocky and kill yourself by mistake. Also, I didn't talk about this again, my god. If you die in a Gradius game, you lose every single one of your power-ups, and you're a sitting duck. Losing your power-ups means basically death. So what I'm going to be doing, just because we want to get to the end of the game, obviously, if I die, I'm going to use the Konami code, and you only get one charge of the Konami code when you start the game, and every time you kill one of the big cores, you get an extra charge of it. So I guess now I got 3. So we're, again, not going to be using it unless I die. Because I don't want to just, oh, you died, and then that's the end of the Gradius game. It's very rare that you're able to just get yourself back to normal, because it gets so difficult. At least in the arcade version, they give you a ton of the capsules right away. When you die, like, there's a bunch of red enemies, so you can kind of get up there a little bit faster, but I mean, the game is already just ridiculously difficult. So these are the Maui, I think it's pronounced Maui? Moai? Heads, the Easter Island heads, basically. They are a huge staple in the Gradius games. And to activate the warp to pass level 4, you need to destroy 10 of these. And as a kid, I would just do it because you can destroy them when their mouths are open. So I would just, shoot a bunch. And most of the time, see, I've lost my shield there, so I want to reactivate and then get my menu back to the shield. So if I lose the shield again, I can just reactivate it right away. That's how you beat this game, basically. That's how you beat most Gradius games. But yeah, when I was a kid, I would just kill all the heads. And I would warp past level 4. And sometimes I would, and sometimes I wouldn't, depends. Right now, we want to see all the levels, obviously, so we're avoiding killing the Easter Island heads. But when I was a kid, I had no idea why I kept skipping a stage. Like, sometimes I would go to World 4, sometimes I wouldn't. I never understood why. And now I know, thanks to the internet, So stage 4 is definitely the stage I would see the least when I was younger. Well, stage 6 as well. I mean, the game is still not easy. It's not like I could just, like, whip into this game and just beat it right away. I've been practicing a little bit. I've beaten it 3 times? I think, yeah, it was like twice yesterday, and I just did it right before taping, just to see if I still had it. I've done it once without dying, which was great, and I've done the other 2 without continuing. Mind you, again, I'm using the Konami code when dying. That's just how I play this game. Ooh, so when your shield turns red, that means you only got 1 hit left. I'm actually surprised I survived that volley of, what are they called, mother ships or something like that. But I've got my menu at shield in case I do get hit one more time, so come on. To be honest, the game actually starts getting a lot harder in World 6, World 7, sorry. Is there? Yeah, there's 7 worlds. I always combine 6 and 7. 6 is pretty easy, it's 7 that's the hard one. Though World 5 can be difficult, if you die in World 5, you're screwed. You have to Konami code it, it's ridiculous. This one is an interesting level because it's basically just an upside-down version of level 1. Just avoiding. Oh my god, yeah, I need that shield. No. Oh god, oh jeez, this got away from me. Like most shooters, it's easy for it to get away from you if you're not paying attention. Get back up to the shield. My goodness. So in North America, I love this music, it's so happy. It's toe tapping, yeah. In America, the arcade version of the game is actually called Nemesis for some reason. There was a big weird thing on all the naming conventions of the Gradius games. In Japan, obviously, it's Gradius. And then when this came out to NES, they were like, alright, let's call it Gradius. And then the Game Boy version is called Nemesis everywhere, because I guess it's an homage or something like that to the Nemesis name in North America. The second Gradius game was actually not a Gradius game. In Japan, it's called Salamander. In North America, it's called Life Force. It's unreal how the naming conventions back in the 80s for video games got messed up. Because, like, North American version divisions of companies wanted to change names and stuff like that, or we wouldn't get a sequel here. So I mean, look at the Final Fantasy thing. Final Fantasy 4 came out here as 2 because we never got 2 and 3, and yeah, so Gradius dealt with that a lot. I mean, hell, Nemesis 2 for the Game Boy wasn't even called Nemesis 2 in North America, even though that's where the Nemesis name came from. It was called like Gradius. Oh god, what, the Interstellar Assault or something? I don't know, I have them. But I figured it's about time we played a Gradius game. We've been doing this channel for nearly 10 years, and I've never played a Gradius... Well, I guess I played Scramble for you guys, which is like a precursor to Gradius, so there is that. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, same thing, just go down here. Thankfully, the options really, really protect you. Plus the fact that I've got turbo shot basically right now. There we go, that was level 4. And of course the big core. You always get the big core. Except for level 6 and 7. Shoot the core! It's always been a big Konami joke. Actually, in Rocket Knight Adventure, oh my god, I think second Let's Play ever. No, third. One of the mini-bosses is a Pigman powered big core. And I'm like, that's really funny. But here we go, level 5. Level 5 is weird because it's all out in space. There's no, like, area itself, it's just space. It's basically just a barrage of these weird meatballs with limbs. I have no freaking clue. I don't know. I don't know the names of anything in these games. Except for your ship is named the Vic-Viper, and the bad guys are the Bacterion army, and that's literally all I know. I don't know. But anyways, when we get past the opening salvo here, which is always a thing in Gradius games, we'll be doing these... Yeah, music's creepy too. These guys, right? Where are they? Come on. There you are. So you can take out the arms, or the tentacles or whatever, by shooting the little orange part, or you just take out the meatball. That's probably the best thing to do. Thankfully, the game does slow down, and I think that really helps. So like I said, I grew up with this game, and a little bit of Gradius 3. Gradius 3 is still very difficult for me, but the slowdown in it is crazy. So that's good. So when we finally get to that game, I'll probably utilize that slowdown a lot, because it makes the game a little bit easier. I probably won't play the arcade version to any of these games, because the arcade versions are just so much more difficult. And because unlike a lot of arcade games, like I played Final Fight, the arcade game, even though it's harder than the Super NES one, but it didn't matter because if you die, you start right there, and I'm playing the arcade versions on MAME, so I can just pump in as many quarters as I want. In Gradius games, if you die, you start at a checkpoint, and if you die, like you just kind of keep viciously dying. I don't think it matters if you pump in more quarters. I think you still get a game over, and you pump in another quarter, you just start all the way over. So it doesn't make sense to do as a Let's Play if I can't beat it. Like, it's just too difficult. Like, the Metal Slug games, I can beat. But even if I couldn't, it's like, you start right there, so who cares? Play them. Like, all the shooter games, like Contra and stuff, all the beat-em-ups, for the most part, you start right where you left off. So, playing the arcade versions is fun. So, even though it's got, like, the weird, like, mini-boss music going on right now, this is still just the same thing as the entire level. It's just a bunch of these meatballs. It starts moving again. It's not like it's a hard area. It'd suck if I lost my shield, though, because I don't have any more red capsules to go back to shield. But, like, it's not hard, but it's again, easy to let it get out of hand. And... come on. There we go. So, level 5 is... or sorry, level 6 now is easy. I don't find this level hard at all. We'll definitely make it at least to the last level without dying. I'll be very surprised if I die in this level. Last level, though, that's another... that level's hard. You kind of need to switch strategies, get off the laser, use the double. But this level's actually pretty easy. It's a cool idea, though. It's like level 2 where there's a lot of, like, destructible terrain, but it's fairly simple. It's also got a different boss for once. Oh god. Yeah, that was my bad. That was really, really dumb of me. But yeah, I like the crystalline look of this. It's very, Gradius 3 had a really cool crystalline level as well. The boss in this, so I don't know if this is for certain or not. I don't think the NES version of the boss here is killable. I tried, like, my whole friggin' child life trying to kill that thing. I don't think it's possible. I honestly don't. So you just kind of hide from it, because it just shoots a ridiculous amount of bullets you can't dodge. In the arcade version, you can defeat it. So I don't really know what they were doing with that. It was very, very weird. But as you can see, this level's very easy, because you can kind of just block things. Like, these guys, the amoebas, or whatever you want to call them, they just come at you, so it's really easy to kill them off. And the shots, you just kind of guard yourself with this weird crystalline... reminds me of something from Lemmings. Just weird crisscross patterns. Yeah, it's a very easy stage. Not very long either. We're basically at the end, just about, I think. We see the paths split. Yeah, right here. So you're going to want to go to the bottom. Because you can hide right here. Yeah, just let it be. And like, you can shoot, you'll get some points. Not that it really matters, because actually, I guess points are good. You get a full life every 100,000 points, so yeah. One of the few times in a Gradius game I can take a drink. I don't know why. I started playing this game when I was recording it. Sorry, when I was setting up for recording it. I'm like, I have a drink. I'm not going to be able to take a drink at this at all. Gradius is crazy. That's the only part of the game where you can kind of let your guard down. So here we go, level 7. First thing I want to do, I got a second, is, I kind of want to, like, waste my shield and get a brand new shield. I don't know. Well, that might actually happen by mistake. I want double sooner or later in this. Because there's a lot of stuff at the top, and the level is a little confined. So it's really good to have the double going. It's a lot safer. So there we go. And it doesn't take long to get it, so let's just get back up to shield. Because this is, if I'm going to die, it's going to be this level. There's just a lot of stuff coming at you. The game also fools you, and it's fooled me a few times. I completely forgot about it when I was practicing this, the first playthrough of this game. I can't make that. There's going to be a door, and it closes on you, and if you don't reach the door before it closes, you are dead. You're just going to die. It's really funny. Oh, shield. Oh my god, that was really close. Yeah, this is where it gets hard. Just a second, guys. Oh my god. It's like, if you can take out stuff immediately as it, like, enters the beginning, or the front of the screen, it's a lot better for you. I need to... Ah! Oh god. Nope. Oh my god, I can't believe I made that. Thank god for the shields, man. Oh my god. Okay, we're good. We're good. We should be fine. We should be fine. I've got an extra shield if I need it. This is the last little salvo of enemies. We're good. We've done it. Alright, cool. So get to the front. Make sure you don't get too close because you hit an enemy. Go. There, great. And this door will just close and you'll die. And here we go. We've basically beaten Gradius because this is the last boss. And the last boss will not attack you. In the arcade version, you can defeat the little tendrils. I think what we're supposed to do. In this, you just kind of hang around. It's got the little music. And the game just ends. Yeah. Congratulations, we beat Gradius, guys. Wow. No deaths. Nice. I'm glad I'm still as good at this game as I was when I was a kid. This is great. Alright, there we go. Congratulations. At least it spells it right. Those who beat Gradius 3 know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was Gradius 3. And here's some points, I guess. And you just start over again. And whatever. Yeah, that was Gradius. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. That was a lot of fun. We'll do some more shoot-em-ups, I think. I do like them, so. Anyways, guys, I'm Phil Blanks. See you guys next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.